maybe another. Nah, it's a 2-0. Huskar support. What can I say?
All right, well, let's find out how this one is going to play itself.
30
Let's head
seconds
over
to
to the
battle.
commentary duo of OD Pixel and Fog. Thank you very much, Steve. Yeah, Fox, so what do you make of this draft here from VP? Is it going to work out, or have they gone too far?
I don't know. I have no idea. There's a bounty, there's a quap, there's a Huskar in my games. I don't like bounty either. I'm very curious to see what they got planned up for, and I have to give T credit. You know, we were having some fun yesterday, or maybe the day
This
before.
ain't
You
no
know, these
snowball
days just kind of merge
fight.
together. But he was mentioning the egg shard Huskar meme versus these like high HP regen heroes like Bristle. Hey, they've actually drafted it. I don't know what the hell VP's gonna do, but it looks like he's gonna jungle on Huskar.
Wait, what?
I think he's just gonna straight jungle.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, so I'll tell you right now.
Oh,
So I saw
no.
something in the pub where I saw someone cut the trees to the north where he's standing right now, and you jungle with your tower. So you get the tower armor benefit and regen. You stand in the AoE of it, and the tower kind of quote unquote helps you. So it's kind of, I mean, it's awful, but
I mean,
don't know what the hell else he's gonna do.
That's what I said about. Is this a serious strat you think the VP's been practicing and they're coming out with, or do you think we're seeing this come out because they don't think much of Notechies?
Both.
Yeah,
Let's go with both.
You'll
We'll
go
be
with
nice.
both.
Let's be nice.
Yeah. We'll see.
I think like they did pick themselves like, you know, GPK Kunkka is like super signature hero. So I see them like they
Sure,
packed
that's
up
one
their
of his best.
kind of meme looking draft with some very concrete heroes that they're super comfortable on. Like even Nightfall on the Quap, you know, you can see the merits as to why he picked it. You know, there's only really like the Earth Spirit roll and some Malefices and stuff. Now, he could run away with stuff himself too. Maybe it's their solution to Enigma, that you could kill the Eidolons in lane and never worry. Who knows? You know, VP might just have their own idea. And I'm all about the anything can work. And he's jungling.
He's just straight up jungling.
He's straight up jungling on.
He's got 2 CS there.
Quelling Blade plus Blades of Attack. Look at this. Now with the jungle from the high ground here onto this other camp.
Oh man! Don't
Well,
try this at home.
Don't
kid.
do this.
Don't try this at home. This is a trained professional. Do not recreate this behavior. This
Okay,
man
now
has
here's
had
where the
years of
problem
training to get to this
Playing
point.
as a hero like Earth Spirit, and you're always low on health. You got to play very cautious. He's got a ward to protect himself though, so save, you know, he knows what he's doing.
He is. Not letting any sort of opportunities for Zayats to break into the jungle. These other lanes. I mean, how's DM going to do down here? Is he going to be fine, or should Cold Bristle be able to bully him out of this lane?
They're going to be able to push him out decently, but he'll get at least some levels, so that's one thing. And he can just sit invis, and then they can't really catch him. He can just TP out if they ever do go on him, because he's got high armor and they've got no stun. I see Crystallize went for Soul Ring. I thought you skipped the Soul Ring when you have Coddle.
Well, that's true, actually.
I saw people do this the other day, too. I was
still
confused
get it,
by
even though they had the call.
Yeah.
Yeah, but was that in the game where
like,
we saw a team pick Cold Bristle and they weren't too great with the Cold Bristle?
It might have been. I don't remember. There's so many games, but I thought you usually just skip it. But it does give you like armor, strength, and armor. I don't know. Oh well. He is the carry Bristle, so I wanted to get like bigger items.
Well, that's especially in a lane like this, right? Where it's just a bounty. You could go greedy. You know, get yourself the greediest of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh well.
Oh well.
All right, yeah, Save is jungling.
Well, I mean,
watching the Huskar.
You got to be honest. Just so far, I don't think. Well, I guess the fact that the Bristle is getting free farm down bottom, DM's not getting a lot, is definitely sort of the trade-off that you're having because you have this for pure jungling. But the other lanes, GPK in the mid, he's having a great time. 27 for 8 against the 15 for 6. And top lane, Nightfall's farming all right as well.
He's okay, yeah. He's got some Eidolons himself. You know, Malik's still getting stuff too, but he's clearing out Eidolons, and you know, Malik is under threat. Every time that Earth Spirit does leave with him, sure, Enigma is more of a self-sufficient hero because you pull the lane back, but he's under threat of getting dove pretty hard. Lots of nuke damage coming between Pain and Oracle. So we're seeing Zayax just constantly moving around, checking for all these runes, checking for the positioning of the Huskar. Save. He's avoiding him. And now he's got the Helm of Iron Will, so it's actually getting hard.
I mean, yeah, but now with the Helm, it's kind of like, it's not necessarily a guaranteed kill if you roll in. If you don't burst him down, he'll turn and he'll probably kill you.
Dota 2.
I mean, it's not being punished. 4 minutes in.
It's really not.
1k lead from VP. Whilst having this jungle Huskar, they're doing fine.
And DM, he is, you know, you see 10 last hits, but he's walking in and hitting the coddle. So he's actually getting some gold from Janata as well amongst those 10. He's getting something himself. And GPK really is doing incredibly well mid. As you'd expect him to versus could actually go mid. I think DM should go mid with GPK level 6 and they can set up a kill.
They were able to just kill off Malik. A little too far forward.
He's gonna.
Radiant's top
He's
tower
actually gonna get.
deserves
He's gonna
just
be the
as
most
much help
farmed
as
hero. He's
bottom.
gonna be higher than everyone on Radiant as this jungle Huskar.
No,
He's
that's
gonna get a
not,
viewer.
no.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's level 4.
no.
He's actually gonna be more farmed than the entire Radiant side.
He just got an ops ward as well.
He just passed the Bristle.
Oh, no. It's actually good. It's actually good. Never mind, ladies and gentlemen. The restrictions are
Dire's
off.
top tower?
Start queuing it up right now. Position 4, Huskar, jungle only. And
Radiant's middle tower is under
He leads
attack.
top because it's an Enigma. He can make rotations with GPK with the siege wave. And they're just breaking the lanes. They're breaking Dota.
now the question is,
tower
Bob,
shouldn't
if you
have to
get an
take this
Overwatch
abuse.
case where there's someone playing Huskar in the jungle, is he guilty or not guilty then?
Uh-oh. Depends on the bracket.
Depends on the bracket. Okay. Wait, are you saying this?
Dire's bottom
If it's,
tower is
okay,
under
so you're saying it's
attack.
more acceptable at the higher levels?
Oh God, I don't know.
Or is it more acceptable at the lower? I mean, it's working. It is working. It's working.
Like if you see a Herald Huskar, like he's not gonna do it right. He's gonna do it terribly. An Immortal Huskar might just do it right. So maybe it's not worth reporting him.
Wait, you're saying as if it's is this a hard thing to do? I think Save's having a great time. This isn't a high skill play at the moment. This is easy mode for Save right now, surely.
For Save, but for Herald players, you know, they won't.
They'll just die to the neutrals.
Attack.
I mean, hey, there we go. Jungle Huskar also just picks up his armlet 6 minutes and 50 seconds in. So
How much does he get for that kill, though? 332 XP, 300.
but he's got his armlet.
Not
That's
bad.
never happening again.
It's really not. He actually can just go to a lane now and run at them.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Yeah, a 3k lead.
They have a
He's having a
3K
jungle
lead.
Huskar.
And he's just gonna straight up rush Ags. He's gonna rush Shard. And at 20 minutes, he's gonna be actually really scary.
I mean, this is like this has got to be if Notechies do indeed lose this game, this has got to be the roughest loss they've suffered. Right?
But they're not. The thing is, they're not taking advantage of it at all. They're playing the greed game. And I'm looking around right now, and where they're stacked, they don't have ancients being stacked, and they only have like one triple hard camp.
But they're a cold bristle.
They need to be stacking a lot more for this bristle. And now DM, he actually just pushed the bristle out of lane. A bounty hunter off lane alone has pushed the one bristle out of lane.
Oh, it's a rough one. It's a rough one here for Notechies. VP.
They have to start doing something though, like forcing the like Ergon's jungling as a nature's prophet. He's doing ancients. This is not what he should be applying pressure
Radiant's
somehow.
top
somewhere.
tower is under
Well,
attack.
you say he's doing ancients. I think he killed one little one, and then he was kind of like,
I think
you know
he
what,
killed a
that's
little
kind of hard for me. So,
Yeah. He
Yeah.
actually just can't. And look at Crystallize. Look at DM. That's your one position getting just.
he's just losing his money.
He's
Looks
just
like
losing his money. He's
Dire
getting hit
fortified
by
their structures.
by the offlane
Radiant
bounty. And now
structures
his tower's
been
getting
snow
pressed.
Now Dave's doing roast.
No, he's not.
He's gonna do roast for
Radiant's
like
middle
3
tower could use
minutes.
some help.
He's actually,
Yeah,
they're not
go
going to
ahead.
check this out. He's going to do it.
There's no way.
He's actually having such a good game in this jungle Huskar. One of it was the fastest armor we've seen on a Huskar in this patch. He's now going to get roast. It's going to be is this the, I bet we don't even have that stat. Do we have that stat?
Fastest rush into DPC. As long as he doesn't die. He's doing it right though. He's
Somebody
He's
better
going
help
to
Dire's
be
middle
able to do
tower.
it. Unless he gets... Look how low it is!
Dire's
Get to
middle
the pit!
tower is
Everybody
under
get to the
attack.
pit! Get to the pit right now!
Radiant's bottom tower is
Get to the pit,
problems.
boys! You can get it! There's a roast!
Dire's middle tower
they're
isn't
gonna
going to
hit it.
last long.
Somebody hit it! Everybody to the pit! All hands up deck! Get
Dire's
the
middle
roast!
tower
Oh,
just went
the
down.
roast cleaned it up. Oh no! They went to the roast pit. They needed more crystalline.
Double
He's got no
kill.
health. He's got no mana. He can't come over here.
They just got 2 track kills for free.
Oh, it was all part of the plan. Save planned to get bashed and died because he knew that it would bait them in.
And Crystallize is he's still tracked.
Oh, and he's still hanging around.
What the? Wait, what?
No. Oh dear. Oh dear.
They're
They'll
beating
get
on
back
Dire's
in,
top
back
tower.
on track, and it will still be a 10-minute road here from VP.
The seeds of
VP's my favorite team at the
bounty.
moment. Sorry, Secret. I've now.
And it is the fastest road of the patch. Thanks you for the great stat. I wanted to see the numbers. You know, what's the second fastest road? How much did they beat it? Must have been
They
quite.
probably only I want to say like a 14 or 15 minute was the other fast.
Okay.
Because there's TA. Oh,
Hey, there we go. Nice.
Whoa.
Well played indeed. So Sing Fast 10:45. So, oh, that was also a rather fast one. But I would imagine that one was not done by a jungle Huskar. This one was done by Save him.
And they have a 6,000 gold lead. They're just Notechies isn't doing anything. They're just letting themselves get affected. Aragon's jungling is nature's prophet. Something's going wrong on this team. They're broken.
Something.
Lots of.
Well, that's everything. It's a rough game from Notechies. Well, what do? They haven't been able to do anything so far.
Oh, and I don't know. I just don't even know it.
Dire's
It's a
structures are
7,000 gold lead with
fortified.
the jungle Huskar.
Dire's
The
top
jungle
tower is
Huskar
under attack.
The outplay bounty is second
Radiant's
highest
middle
net worth
tower
in the game.
shouldn't have to take this
Who's left
abuse.
completely alone.
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
I don't get how that. I don't get how
Radiant's
the bottom
middle
lane
tower
happened.
has
How did the
fallen.
bottom lane not just become
Radiant's bottom
complete free
tower
farm
is
for
under
Crystallize? I mean,
attack.
was he
Dire's
missing
top tower
CS?
is
You know,
gone.
why
Just
did he
a
not
cold
get more out
fog
of
left
that?
behind.
Did they? I
Was it
don't even
just-
know if they bought dust on solo or anything. Like a sentries. I mean, they have a sentry, but you need to be buying dust and punishing this bounty piece completely. They didn't. I don't think they did much of anything. They don't even have stacks.
I guess
so
Radiant fortified their
they just
structures.
crumbled completely.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Gonna
Zayats will.
try and fight here.
There's a lot of VP heroes collapsing though.
Well, this tower's gone.
Are those cracks in Dire's
Right
Radiant's
there for
bottom
GPK.
tower is no
Gotcha,
more.
Welcome back.
Oh, they're going to turn and run him down as well. Let's see if they can save Crystallize. Nightfall coming in from the side. As they'll get a big blast
Step
out.
lively,
Beating on
Your
Dire's top
admiral is on
tower.
board.
Will stop them from diving in onto Crystallize. But now, Crystallize, he stepped back into the X. Stop them. They've got the boat crashing down.
Ellie.
Jumps in. Crystallize is gone.
Holding back.
Yeah, Vessel. This Bristol game is over before it started.
Oh, boy.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Alright, well, VP have effectively just destroyed Notechies.
They have.
Dire
They
have
really have.
fortified their
Well, wait, like
structures.
looking for solo now to another track.
Radiant structures are fortified. Element.
Yeah, this is rough. Save goes down. They get Kingslayer.
I'll push top while all this is happening, guys. Good luck, bottom Zayats.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
They just rolling,
Argon's like out
rolling in
jungle
the
as well.
kills.
Good luck.
Got one of
Dire's
13
top tower is under
coming up
attack.
here from VP.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's
goodness.
bottom tower has
VP.
fallen.
If they hadn't done already, this is the kind of showing. It's definitely going to scare a lot of teams out there. You know, you don't mess with this team. If they know when to do things like this, you know, that's the thing. When you see them make picks like this, the question was this, like, have they gone too far? Surely this isn't going to work, but the reality of it is a team this good is only going to do something like this when they know it's going to work. And my goodness, is it working here? 13 minutes, 10k lead. There is nothing weak about what VP's pulled out here.
DM, is he actually going to be able to just TP out their faces? Yeah. VP have... I feel like it shouldn't be working this well, though. I feel like this should have been at least a little bit punishable from the side of Notechies. They kind of just lost all 3 lanes
I mean, what...
to jungle Huskar.
Well, that's sort of looking back. What would have been the part of this that could have been punished the most? Are you talking more pressure on the bottom, making sure that DM doesn't have any sort of game down there as a solo offlane bounty? Or with their heroes, could they have been more invasive and done more to try and find this jungle Huskar in the early
No hay
levels?
nada más.
I mean, probably both, like everything. Like, it's eyes a lot on Zayas, to be honest, for what he could have done. But even like solo, the supports, like, I don't know how they're not. I'd have to rewatch the lane, like how the hell did he get so much? But where's the dust? Where's the goose? You know, push him out of lane, force him to TP out, force him to get nothing. He got everything, and they weren't stacking either. They only had the one camp that was being stacked.
Killing spree.
It felt like VP. They were able to do everything they wanted this game, and Notechies just didn't
Killing
do
spree.
anything. They just played lanes and then just jungled. Like Aragon and Malik have just been jungling the whole game.
Let the
And they're
bodies
just
hit
continuing
the
to
floor.
crumble here, Notechies.
Dominating. Radiant's
DM
double
just
kill.
chasing them
Do some
down.
help.
This
They're all
might
done.
be one where we get a rather
Element.
early tap out. As it's
They're all
rough.
dying.
It's very rough. It's going to be a
Killing
global
spree.
team wipe. 15k lead here. 15 minutes in. VP. I mean, I know it's definitely they did. They just scored it.
There's a
GG
DC.
Worldplay just scored it.
Pause.
15 minutes in. As Notechies lose
Dire
jungle
victory.
Huskar lineup of VP.
Radiant's middle tower is
I
under
feel like
attack.
we said this a few times, but this game has to be the